All right, so we've just met this lovely young gentleman. What's your name?
I'm Lê Thanh Hai.
And where are you from?
Vietnam, Hải Phòng City.
Ah, and what are you doing? What are you doing today?
I eat a pho and drinking a coffee.
Oh, nice. Is it good pho?
Yes.
You think we should go and eat there?
Yeah, I like.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Say bye-bye. Subscribe.
Do your homework.
After 5 long years, I'm finally back in Hanoi. After a successful trip eating my way around Saigon, I knew I had to travel north. So I've come to Vietnam's capital city, armed again with a thirst for knowledge, an empty belly, and YouTube's newest Vietnam superstar. So join us as we eat our way around Hanoi. Alright, welcome back guys. Second day in Hanoi, and have we got a special for you. We're taking you today to Pho Island to meet this phenomenal gentleman behind us for maybe the most unforgettable pho experience you've ever had. Today I'm joined again by my man Paddy Doyle, and we are going to show you one of the most popular bowls of pho in Hanoi, along with some Pho Cuon. And this is going to be a special dish that I'm pretty sure, unless you're Vietnamese and following me, you may not have seen before. And it originated on this island. So, let's go. Paddy's gone with the meatballs. I've gone with the little bit of everything. So I've got some stewed tender beef, stewed for hours, tender shank. We've got some fatty sliced brisket and this fat meatball. So they're actually famous for the meatballs. They've got a massive, big pot of them. I'm gonna try some of this special chili sauce, and then we're gonna have a nice squeeze of lime. This chili sauce has an unusual taste, a very fruity tart taste. Calamansi. It's got calamansi in it. Wow, what a touch that is. If you haven't had calamansi, it's like a cross between an orange and a lime, I guess. If an orange and a lime had a baby, that's how I described it in my other video, that would be it. The fresh beef, so tender. The broth, very heavy on the spice, very heavy on the cinnamon, star anise, fennel, and it's quite a fatty, oily broth. Now Paddy's one doesn't look as oily, and I think that's because I've got more of the different types of meat in, so the fats actually come off the meat. Don't rate that bit at all. I don't know what that is with the fat on the side.
Looks like tripe. This guy's like the Pho Don.
He isn't he?
Of the island.
Don Pho.
He's taken over. It's almost like a Vietnamese Scotch egg without the batter on the outside. That tastes amazing. And then they've got the delicious noodles, some spring onions, and then if you want, which I will do a little bit, is just add a little bit of spiciness in there. Not too much. It's complimentary bread here as well, by the way. You can just help yourself. Let's go back into the meatball after we put some of that spicy sauce on it. Oh my god. This is the perfect breakfast. And he got a nice little hot latte from a coffee shop. If you come into Hanoi for pho, come here. The description has the Google map link. There's a bunch of places you can choose from, but look for the well-built bloke on the electric skateboard thing.
It's like a beef burger. I think there's some grated onion in here. Lots and lots of fat. Salt, pepper, probably some fish sauce.
This is so Vietnam. We're sat in the rain. Like, I'm actually not getting covered by this roof. There's rain going into my fur, and I don't mind. We're incredibly uncomfortable on these tables.
Oh, these little
We've
chairs.
nearly fallen over like 5 times.
Yeah, Paddy just almost went.
Nearly went in the back of that car. Yeah, and this is what it's all about, isn't it? This is Vietnam. Like, it's food, it's adventure, it's connected together. Like, we're sat in the rain, eating delicious food.
And it's like, until you come here, I know everyone knows pho, obviously. Like, I was saying to Paddy earlier, pho isn't my favourite Vietnamese soup. That would be bun bar. But it's so ingrained in the culture here, isn't it? I mean, there's so much of it. Like, even this morning, well, look, we're getting a delivery now. Yeah, it's so ingrained in the culture here, like that everywhere you look, there are pho shops. In the old town where we are here, although it isn't my favourite soup, it's nice, it's rich, it's comforting. I do really like this version that's heavy on the spices and has a little bit more oil in it. It's very simple. Like I said, just spring onions, and a little bit of coriander on the top. But I can understand why so many people like it, especially other farang like us, because it's so inoffensive. There's not really anything not to like, but there's not that much to get overly excited about at the same time. But this is easily in the top 5 best I've had. As I said earlier in the video, we're going to go now and we're going to have Pho Cuon, which is wrapped pho. So it's a dish that originated on this little island in the big lake, and there are like 5 shops down one street selling the same thing. So I'll get paid up, get a photo with the pho don, and we'll get to our next stop. As Paddy said, this is Vietnam.
Right, before we leave this area of Hanoi and head towards the old quarter, we're going to try a dish that is actually invented on this crossroads in Hanoi, and it's called Pho Cuon, and it's beef meat, the similar meat, or the same meat from the pho noodle soup itself, but this time in rice paper rolls. And yeah, it originates in this shop here.
All right, so we've got our nok cham, the fish sauce and palm sugar, and then we're going to put some red chilies in, and then we're going to squeeze in one of these calamansi limes. So this is actually the lime that I was saying, or the citrus that I was telling you about when we're eating our pho a minute ago. And then he's also said to me, squeeze in some of this chili sauce, which looks the same as the one with the pho, but this actually doesn't have the calamansi in. So I'm going to put a little bit of this in because he told me to. And then that is our nok cham dipping sauce. And we're just going to take one of these bad boys, dip it, and off we go. I'm not sure I would describe it as a pho in a wrap. It's more like a summer roll. It's like a fresh spring roll. But the beef, they've sliced up really, really finely and then flash fried it with oyster sauce and pepper, I think. And then you've got all those fresh vegetables in there. The dipping sauce is really nice. It's not as sweet as the one I had this morning. Fish sauce, sugar, water, and I'm really, really, really into these calamansi limes. Very easy to eat. Nothing crazy in here. I could imagine sitting here with a couple of beers, ordering a couple of platefuls of these. All there is, literally, is coriander or cilantro, green lettuce, and oyster sauce beef wrapped in this soft, fresh rice paper wrapper.
Yeah, that's lovely. It's simple. it's not packed full of mental flavour, but it'll do. It's a nice alternative to someone who doesn't want to have a bowl of pho.
Kids can eat that. Like everyone can eat it. Just have it on the table.
Yeah, it's not offensive. It's simple, nice. It'll do the job.
I don't want to play them down. Like they're not horrible at all. They're nice. They're alright. They don't taste them like there's just beef in oyster sauce wrapped up in a wrap. So as Paddy said, they're like very inoffensive. The whole family could sit around and eat this. You just have a plate on the table. Kids can eat it. Parents can eat it. Everyone can eat it. So it's not spicy, but you can add the chili fish sauce, which I'm going to have a little spoonful of. You're meant to just dip it, but I need more flavour than that. What I will say, for my personal palate, the Nok Jam here is one of the better ones that I've had because it's not mad sweet. Pretty good. I don't know how you would pick which Pho Cuon to go to because there are 6, at least. Just in this, and when I say this street, I'm talking in like a 15-metre radius. I had this one pinned, and I had it in my head that this one was the original one, but I'm not sure. But anyway, they were really friendly. Let us do a bit of filming in the kitchen, so I picked this one, and I'm not disappointed. But guys, that's it for the Pho video. I hope you enjoyed Pho Island. I hope you thought that this was an unforgettable video, and make sure you check out Paddy's video on all his Hanoi eats and all the rest of his videos going up and down the country. They are absolutely incredible. So I'll stick links for those in the description box below, along with all my other Hanoi videos. That's about it for today, and we will see you in the next one.